Yo, what's up, guys? Good morning, good afternoon. How's everybody doing out there? How's these degens doing? My degenerates. All right, let's have a look here. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Paul's Playa, what's going on, man? Thanks for all you do. Hey, no problem, brother. No problem. I got you. Shane, what's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Paul's in the house. What can Rob do for you? Streams on the daily for us to get to keep us updated and educated. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Guys, make sure you're hitting the like and subscribe to the channel on the way in. It helps the channel grow. It costs you absolutely nothing except a little click of your mouse, and it brings good karma into your life. Do something nice for somebody else with no expectations in return, and karma will reward you. Leo, what's up, buddy? Thank you for all you do. Hope your arm's getting better. It's getting better day by day, man. Day by day. Paul's Playa says, smash the likes. Like Jasmy is smashing the charts. 100%. XCN, James. Absolutely, brother. Beebs, what's up, man? Good to see you, broski. AKP in the house. Adam, what's going on, buddy? What is the high for Jasmy this bull run? Adam, I'm going to have to refer you to the Jasmy price prediction video I made the day before yesterday. Can we get XCN to 6 cents? Oh, yeah. I think that's possible. Dumb Money, Jasmy. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. Gang is all arriving. Good to see, man. Good to see. All right, so looking over at Jasmy's chart, what do we have here? Jasmy pressing up against that 4 cent level. Now, we're sitting right at 3 cents 951. We're just a hair above the 30-day SMA, which is where we want to close. We want to close above the 30-day SMA, but more importantly, we want to close above 4 cents here, right? That's what we want to do. Right now, we're just kind of even with here. We've got a double bottom pattern that we have formed on the breakout. Very good, guys, but we got to get past 4 cents, and we got to close a daily candle over that 4 cent mark. So that's what we're watching. If we go down to the lower time frames, let's go to the 4 hour, have a look at the momentum. Yes, I mean, we're looking pretty good. We're above the 200-day SMA on the 4 hour, which is good. We got to break this 4 cent level. We just need the bulls to give us a little push, just a little push to the upside. That's it, right? That's all we're waiting for, man. Wellwood, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well, Rob. Market's looking good. Yes, absolutely. Matari, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Nothing but the North talk in the house. What's going on, man? Hello, Rob, again. Excellent, realistic goal or target. I can't wait to be coach and understand clear what's coming and what to do for the right strategy. Yes, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I tell you, it makes life a lot less stressful, man. It makes life a lot less stressful, brother. Let me tell you. So yeah, Jasmy's looking. It's looking healthy. It's looking strong. On the 4 hour, we're going to have the golden cross happening here pretty soon. The 30-day passing over top of the 100-day SMA. Level up. What's up, man? Jasmy to the moon. Absolutely, man. 36 cents to close the cup and handle. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Yes, a lot of people watching the cup and handle play out. I know Steph's crypto points it out a lot, the cup and handle, right? So there you go. I know Steph looks at it a lot. I personally look at a closer time frame. Right now, I'm more concerned with getting over 4 cents, right? Let's do that first. Let's start closing daily candles above 4 cents. We need to invalidate the downward structure, so that's what I'm paying attention to right now, guys. Look at the weekly. Looks beautiful. Does the weekly look beautiful? Let's have a look at the weekly. Oh, yeah. She looks good. She looks good. She look like a woman. She look like a woman. Absolutely. So, yeah, things are looking healthy, guys, for Jasmy right now. But again, we got to close above 4 cents. We need that next leg up. Let's go look at what Bitcoin's doing right now. Let's see what Bitcoin is doing. Just kind of ping-ponging along. Now, I speculated this morning that this actually counts as its first touch on the bottom of the trend line. So maybe instead of having to do all of this and come back down to 90K, do the fake out like that, it's possible maybe we just come about halfway down and then break out. It's possible. But as I keep saying to you guys, until we start closing daily candles on Bitcoin above 99,600, which is right here, until we start closing candles above these three candles right here, all we're doing is putting in lower highs. Okay. I know this looks bullish, and it is a bullish structure on a couple of levels, but unless we get up here and start closing daily candles, it does not invalidate the downward structure, right? Which means we could still come down into this range. Now, it's becoming less and less likely that we're going to come down inside of here, but it's still a possibility at this point in time. We have not invalidated the possibility yet. So until we do, we have to keep it on the table, right? What we need is a breakout to the upside of this descending broadening wedge pattern, and that will invalidate the possibility of coming down here, right? So thank you for your daily work on Jasmy. Hey, thank you for being here, man. Thank you for being here with me. Dominic, hello, my friend. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. We need XCN to 2 cents. Is it possible by March 1st, let's say? I mean, anything's possible in crypto, my friend. Anything's possible in crypto. That's what I would say to that. So, yeah. All right. What else do we have? So Bitcoin's looking good. Got to make that breakout. Hopefully today we can get a push. Let's go look at the crypto bubbles. Let's see what's going on. Couple things pumping, couple things looking good. Miri is having a little bit of a correction there. Good DCA opportunity on the Meerster. The Meerster, Jasmy and XCN having themselves some good days. Turbos back over a penny. I hope you guys were scooping it up when it was below a cent, because it was a good DCA opportunity. Proppy, $1.07 for Proppy, guys. Sui Trios, Arbitrum having some good pumps across the board. But there's still some opportunity to dollar cost average here, guys. So hopefully you guys are taking advantage. What do you use to see the remaining supply on Jasmy? The remaining supply? Are you talking about the circulating supply? Which supply are you talking about? If you're talking about the max supply, all you have to do is go over to something like CoinGecko and you can see. Here, I'll show you. Really, you can just go to something like CoinGecko. See? Look up Jasmy. Jasmy. Right here. You got your circulating supply right there. You got your max supply right there. If that's what you're asking. Official Pat Cash. Let's go Jasmy. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely, man. To the frickin' moon. So yeah, the market's looking good, guys. Let's get into some news here, shall we? Let's cover the news. All right. So the Fed broke the financial markets and forced everyone to take a massive risk to survive. Pompous Pompliano in the house.
The United States economy has now become a risk economy, and investors have woken up. They realized it, and they're now putting their capital into the stock market at unprecedented levels. Let me explain. My friend Adam Kabisi recently posted this chart. He said U.S. households' allocation to stocks as a percentage of their financial assets has risen to over 43% in Q3 of 2024. It's a brand new all-time high, and this level is higher than we saw back in 2021, and it's also higher than what we've seen in the 2000 dot-com bubble. So why are investors putting so much of their money into stocks? Well, there's two things at play here. First, if you're allocated to stocks and the stock market continues to go up 15, 20, 25% year after year, obviously your stock portfolio is going to grow in value and it'll become a larger percentage of your total financial asset. That's a big part of the story, but that's been true for a long, long time. The new thing is over the last 15 years, the Federal Reserve has broken financial markets. We now live in an economy where if you are a saver, you are a loser. If you are an investor, you are a winner. That's what happens when the dollar gets devalued at unprecedented levels, which means although we are at 43% of total financial assets being allocated to stocks, I believe that number is going much, much higher. And one day we may see over 50% in the United States.
I agree with him. If you're a saver, you're a loser. If you're an investor, you're a winner. That's just the world we live in now, guys. It's just the world we live in. It's sad, but true. All right, Jack Muller. I don't own any I don't own any dollars anymore. Maybe that's why he doesn't have any clothes in his walk-in closet.
At the moment, we've seen the validity of it as an asset, as a store of value, but not as a currency here in the United States.
I'm not, to be honest, guys, I'm not sure it totally matters. So for example, I don't own any dollars anymore. I'm sick of them. You know, I think the real risk is owning dollars because all they do is go down. And traditionally, the game was, well, shoot, what do I own? The government's going to keep printing currency. They're in so much debt. Do I try and own a house? Do I try and own an index of stocks? Do I try and find out what Jeff Bezos is up to now that he's not the CEO of Amazon? And Bitcoin is the most accessible, most simple, best expression of this problem that, you know, Ed, how many people in the world have to deal with fiat debasement? Give me a number. What do you think?
You answer that, Jack.
8 billion. All of us. Everybody is subject to a fiat currency that's devaluing, and everyone has access to this thing. And so if you want to use it for payments, if you want to store it, so for example, I live on credit cards. The US banking system gives me a 30-day revolving door of credit where I could spend dollars without needing to own those pieces of trash. And so I just sit in Bitcoin all day. I spend on credit. And so to me, I don't know. Anyway, does that answer your question? I think
Jack,
it doesn't totally matter.
Jack, we have 5 seconds. Where does Bitcoin peak in 2024?
I think we see new highs this year, and I think this thing lands between 250K to $1 million, around the $500,000 range at some point in 25. I think there's a lot of money printing that the government's going to have to do, and this is the fastest horse.
If he doesn't have any money and he lives off credit, how does he make his monthly payments? It doesn't make any sense. They don't just give you unlimited credit with never having to make any payments ever. He's full. I think he's lying. I think he's lying that he doesn't have any cash. Oh man. Oh, Jack Muller. Jack Muller. My 5-year-old son looks older than you. Breaking news, FTX has started distributing the $16 billion to its creditors, guys. As of yesterday, $16 billion in stablecoins starting to get sent back to retail investors who got screwed over by FTX. That's a lot of money that's going to start pouring back into the space, guys. The available supply for JASMY, well, that's you're talking about exchanges, right? The amount of JASMY on exchanges. That is right here. So the amount of JASMY on exchanges is 13.48 billion right now. So yeah, not much, man. Not much compared to the 50 billion max supply. JASMY's her, absolutely. Zoran, I think Binance is all in on JASMY. I guess they have to plan to buy more JASMY in cheap prices by removing monitoring tags. JASMY would pump so high they can't. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, they did just buy like 2 large purchases of like 800 million and like 300 million like last month. So, I mean, it could be possible, man. Okay, what else do we have? Just your daily reminder, guys. The countdown is on. It says 17 days, but it's actually 16 more days until Gary Gensler is no more at the SEC. The clock, she's a ticking. Right. What else do we have? Let's get into an article. Dumb Money, my question exacto. How does he pay his monthlies? I would like to know. Yeah, he's lying. He's lying that he has no cash. Attorney Jeremy Hogan predicts Ripple versus the SEC case could be resolved in May, with Trump's administration soon taking the charge and Paul Atkins to take over as the next SEC chair. The crypto community awaits an end to the long-standing Ripple versus the SEC case. Notably, a top attorney following the case predicts it could be resolved by April or May of this year. Donald Trump's win and the appointment of Paul Atkins as SEC chair are seen as favorable for Ripple and XRP. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse expressed his desire to collaborate with the new SEC, which has raised hopes for progress and clarity, as well as the possible dismissal of the XRP lawsuit appeal. Notably, attorney Jeremy Hogan responded in an X post to over the odds of the Ripple versus the SEC case getting dismissed, settling, or dropped by February. Quote, "I'd say it's possible, but maybe unlikely," he noted. 40 days is not a lot of time to get reports together, memos, and have requisite SEC meetings. I'm going with April or May as a likely time frame, he added further. He thinks the decision may take time due to the need for reports, memos, and the SEC meetings, but still expects a dismissal or settlement by April or May. Recently, in an interview with Thinking Crypto, Amanda Tamanelli from the DeFi Education Fund noted that while dropping lawsuits completely might not quickly happen, a shift in approach is likely. She believes the SEC may seek favorable settlements called consent decrees, where both parties negotiate a resolution and the court ensures the terms are followed, allowing cases to be resolved without being fully dropped. With the January 15th deadline approaching, U.S. SEC Chair Gary Gensler and Chief Litigation Counsel George Tenreiro are likely preparing to file an opening brief in the XRP lawsuit. The SEC may make a last-minute filing before pro-crypto Paul Atkins takes over, which could potentially create challenges for Ripple. So Gary might fire one last shot from the chamber at Ripple. Gensler's brief submission may be the SEC's final attempt to strengthen its case as Ripple's defense gains strength. With the outcome still uncertain, this move shows the SEC's determination to maintain control over digital asset regulation. Nevertheless, the XRP community is hopeful for positive developments, including an XRP ETF launch and price rally. Notably, if the XRP lawsuit is dismissed, it could lead to XRP ETFs approvals and price surges above $10 as investors gain legal clarity. Here's the thing that really stumps me in all of this, guys. Now, we used to assume that Gary Gensler was doing what he was doing because he wants control over crypto, right? He wants to control it. That was the general assumption, okay? But he's leaving. He's kicked out, right? And someone who's pro-crypto is coming in to undo all the damage that Gary has done, right? So even if Gary did some miraculous move in the Ripple case and won the case and gained control over crypto, dude, you don't have a job here anymore. You don't work here anymore. It's weird that you still care, right? Do you know what I'm saying, guys? The whole argument that Gary's doing what he's doing for power kind of seems like maybe that's not the reason anymore, because he's not, even if he won, he's not in office. He's not the chair of the SEC anymore in like 2 weeks. So what's the point? Right? The point would have to be that someone is paying him to do this. What other logical explanation could there be for still trying to go after crypto companies when you know you're done and everything that you've done is going to be undone over the next 4 years by a pro-crypto administration, right? Everything you've done 4 years from now, everything Gary has done to the crypto space will be a footnote in history. It'll all be undone. It'll all be forgotten. We'll have legal clarity and regulations and all that stuff. and Gary will be just a clown that everyone will be laughing at. Hey, remember that guy that looked like Mr. Burns who was trying to kill crypto? That's Gary's legacy. So what's the point at this point? I just don't understand anymore why he's still going. Like, is it ego? Is it pride? Do you need a hug? Like, I don't understand. Hey, Rob, have you got a price prediction for XCN during this bull run? Yes, I do, my friend. I actually have a XCN price prediction video. You can search it in my video library on YouTube. Could Jasmy hit 25 cents first Q1 year 2025? The first quarter? It's possible in the first quarter. What's your price prediction for the top 50 cryptos, please? I love you, Chappie. They want to scare as much people out. Yeah, but like, again, I have to bring it back to why. He's not going to be in power. He's not going to be. Gary is literally unemployed as of the 20th of this month. He doesn't work at another government agency. He has no influence or power to speak of when he leaves. So I don't get why still go. Why, right? That doesn't make sense unless you're doing it for Elizabeth Warren, right? That's the thing of it. So, okay, what else do we have? Banks secretly created this Bitcoin's bull run. What? Listen up.
My entire point about this next wave of Bitcoin price increase is that it is due not 100% to a rotation. This was the big word that we would all use for years. That the bond market is 100 trillion, guys. Some of that money is going to get into Bitcoin. But you're assuming that they're going to sell the bonds. But that's not how these bond managers do things. Yes, they sell some bonds to buy new bonds, but bond funds finance positions with repo. They borrow money to buy new bonds, and that's how they leverage. And my whole thesis here is that Bitcoin getting to 20 trillion is not going to happen because there's several trillion of bonds being sold and then buying Bitcoin, or bonds being sold and giving it to Saylor so that he can buy Bitcoin. Agreed.
I just read a hilarious comment in the comment section, guys. Somebody said, I, right, on one of my XCM videos, they said, I obviously have not done my research on XCN because I said that Onyx Coin is not part of JP Morgan. So I obviously, my channel being the only channel that had a Onyx Coin ambassador on the channel, right? No other channel brings you that level of research and that level of closeness to a project. I didn't do my research. I'm the one that didn't. And then followed it up with a receipt saying connect it or read between the lines. So there's no substance to what he's saying. There's no dots to connect. There's no evidence. It's just read between the lines. And trust me, bro, that's his research telling me that I don't do my research on Onyx Coin. Okay, I literally am the one that brought Onyx Coin to this entire community. But you do you, boo-boo. Right? Hey, Rob, I hope we don't sit on nice. Skim Beebles, what's up, man? Is Jasmy going to buy me a car or just fresh undies in May? I mean, depends. Depends, right? How expensive are your undies, I suppose the question would be. Do you think Elizabeth Warren will jump out of a cake? God, I hope not. I hope not. That would be a scary scene, man. That would be a scary scene, Beebs. Danny's in the house. What's going on, brother? All right, let's get that ugly dude off the screen. All right, what else do we have going on out there? Liquidation alert, $1.57 billion worth of BTC shorts will get, I get the hiccups, will get liquidated at $100,000 Bitcoin. Short squeeze incoming. A lot of leverage there, guys. A lot of leverage. Shouldn't mess with it. Shouldn't mess with it. Are we going to see a short squeeze? That would be exciting. That would be exciting. Spot Bitcoin ETFs bought $908 million worth of BTC yesterday. Scooping it up, man. Scooping it up. Depends. I want to wear those. Nice. What else do we got? We got JASMY adjusted market cap says that JASMY has a 10 to 15x pump to around $50 billion market cap, taking JASMY to between 33 cents and 55 cents. Would you guys take a 33 to 55 cent JASMY? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Inquiring minds, we want to know. Paul Barron Network talking about RLUSD update.
The ecosystem. If you look at just the stablecoin market right now, what you're seeing right there, let me kind of zoom in on that for you a little bit. You'll notice that PayPal, PYUSD, and RLUSD, when it comes to the 24-hour activity and volume, RLUSD starting to show some signs of potential market control here. So cool to watch, I think, especially for a lot of our audience that are big into the XRP ecosystem. So liquidity is a big part of that. I think this is interesting to see this happen. USD ecosystem.
RLUSD having higher volume than PayPal's stablecoin, guys, taking over the spotlight. Absolutely amazing. Alt season starts in January. History is repeating. BTC dominance started to decline. $500 now will turn into $100,000 in altcoin season. Altcoin season gearing up, guys. Check it out. Boom. I think it's a little dramatic, though, to say $500 will turn into $100,000. That's a little bit crazy, but he has no receipts. Yeah, and here's the thing, man. Only speculation. Exactly. Now, here's the thing. I'm always, you guys know me. I'm always open to discussion. I'm open to speculation. I think speculation is fun at the end of the day. It's fun. It's a lot of fun to speculate about where projects can go, what they're connected to, all that kind of stuff. It's fantastic stuff. But we also have to remain tethered to facts and evidence at the same time, right? So, for example, I have Crypto Canvas coming on the channel next Thursday, as you guys know. And he does a lot of speculation and a lot of dot connecting between JP Morgan and Onyx Coin and BlackRock and Onyx Coin, right? And I find his speculation absolutely fascinating. I love it. And that's why I'm two reasons he's coming on the channel. Well, three reasons. I respect him and I like his content, right? Two, I enjoy the speculation. He's fascinated me with his stuff. I'm not like, it's fun. I want to see what he has to say. I want to listen. I'm intrigued, right? And the third reason is because you guys want to see it. You guys enjoyed his stuff, right? So I'm not some, rigid, unbendable, I'm right and everybody's wrong thing. There's no connection. I'm saying I have found no tangible evidence, nothing directly that says JP Morgan owns Onyx Coin, right? If someone can show me some evidence, I'm open to seeing it, and I will be happy to say, holy crap, this is huge, right? So that's all I'm saying, right? The problem is too many people get lost in reading between the lines and speculating, and they take that speculation as fact, right? So now they've translated in their minds that they heard some speculation, so now it's a fact that's tangible in their lives, just like people thinking their opinions are facts, right? Same thing, right? They get confused. So what do we got? Watching you from Waikiki Beach from the past few days. Nice. I am jealous, my friend. I am jealous. Balaclava Man, hey Rob, if you were given $2,000 tomorrow for the bull run, what would you hold for a good ROI? I mean, there's a whole list of projects, really. I am doing some DCAing into some new projects right now, but I only let the Patreon members and the YouTube members know that. But I will tell you that there are some good opportunities out there right now. Stuff like Beam is a good opportunity. Turbo is an easy 10x in my opinion. I've said 100 times Turbo will likely break through 10 cents. So, I mean, I think from right now being at a penny, Turbo is an easy 10x, right? XCN, Swift, you know, there's lots. There's lots. If you want my brother, if you want my buy alerts and stuff, get over to the Patreon, bro. I'm telling you, you're missing out, man. You're missing out. Because there is a project I'm buying right now. I've been DCAing into for about a week, and I'm continuing to scoop it. It's a brand new project added to my portfolio. What else do we have? Let's get into another article. All right, so Bitcoin's rally has lost momentum. What will happen next? Analysts commented. Bitcoin closed 2024 on a high, reaching a record of 107. It's actually reached 108,000, but in mid-December, before retreating to around 96,000 in early 2025. Despite its decline, Bitcoin's remarkable rise over the past year has left many investors wondering what's next. BlackRock's iShare Bitcoin Trust saw its most significant outflows since its launch on Thursday, with 333 million in outflows, some attributed to outflows to tax-related adjustments or profit-taking, while others saw them as part of a broader pause in market momentum. Now, really quick, guys, a lot of people mentioned this to me yesterday. Well, why is BlackRock selling Bitcoin? Guys, it's technically not BlackRock. It's their customers. BlackRock is the custodian of their Bitcoin that their ETF represents, right? So when the customer says sell, BlackRock has to sell it, right? So it's not BlackRock selling their own Bitcoin. It's BlackRock selling on behalf of their customers, right? So that doesn't represent BlackRock being bearish on Bitcoin, if that makes sense, right? Quote, crypto tends to move in momentum cycles, with periods of rapid growth followed by quieter phases. Andy Baer, managing director of indices at CoinDesk, told Morning Brief, noting Bitcoin's performance in 2024, he pointed to two key periods: an ETF-driven rally in the first quarter and another surge between September and December, driven by the Federal Reserve meetings and the U.S. presidential election, stating that it is important for crypto investors to think long-term. He said, we should be patient in the quiet times and excited in the big moments. As Bitcoin celebrates its 16th anniversary of the Genesis block, he noted that the asset class is still in its infancy compared to traditional finance instruments. He highlighted four key areas driving its adoption and momentum: government reserves, enterprise use cases, institutional investments, and advisory and personal engagements. This adoption momentum is expected to support Bitcoin's momentum to long-term price stability and gradually reduce its notorious volatility. Regulation remains a crucial factor for the crypto market, while Bitcoin itself operates under a relatively solid framework with futures, ETFs, and options, stablecoins, and are expected to gain significant traction this year. If stablecoin legislation passes, these tokens will require blockchains to transact, further expanding the utility of platforms like Ethereum and other layer 1 solutions. While Bitcoin's momentum has slowed since December, the next rally could be just around the corner. When the momentum returns, we are confident that this will be a broad rally in the crypto market. Very, very bullish. Thank you, Rob. No problem, brother. No problem, man. Choppy says, get over to the Patreon, people. Lord of the Realm in the house. What's going on, man? Rob, I need a new price prediction video every day of the top 100 cryptos. Thanks, man. I got you. I got you covered. Yeah. Smart ass. What else do we have? Let's go look at the Bitcoin dominance, guys. Now we see that the Dixie continues to climb. We want to see this roll over for Bitcoin's price action, but if we go look at the Bitcoin dominance, it's continuing to fall, which is great for altcoins. Will we see another altcoin rally? Guys, if we really want to see the full-fledged altcoin season, we need this to crash all the way down to around 40%. We need about a 17% drop in Bitcoin dominance to really see altcoins spread their legs, their wings, spread their legs, spread their wings. Oh, shit. It's one of those days, guys. It's one of those days. All right, what else do we got? Quantum computing is coming for Bitcoin. No exceptions. No exceptions. Except it's not. Michael Saylor dismisses this.
No, quantum computing is just like the boogeyman people throw out there. It doesn't take quantum computing to hack Google or to hack Facebook or to hack Twitter. Twitter got hacked last year without a quantum computer, right? But no one's selling their Facebook, Amazon, Apple, or Google stock. Apple's network got hacked. No one sold their Apple stock. If someone did have a quantum computer, 99.9% of the stuff in the world is attackable by Dr. Evil. Bitcoin's the last thing you'd bother with. When they took over the Twitter network, they took over the president's Twitter accounts. I mean, they could have launched World War III if they wanted to. That didn't take a quantum computer. So I think that no rational investor stays up at night obsessing over the fact that their Amazon, Apple, Google, or Facebook shares will go to zero if there's a quantum computer attack. And Jeff Bezos and Larry Page and Sergey Brin and Mark Zuckerberg are not going to give up all their money and run and hide because they're worried about a quantum computer. The answer is computing technology is going to improve. And if quantum computing comes along, it'll be incorporated into the defense of the network just as fast as it's incorporated into attacking the network. I think it's an irrelevant issue at this point.
I agree with Saylor on this. I get asked about it all the time, guys. Is quantum computing a threat to crypto? I feel like it's a nothing burger. It's the boogeyman, just like Michael Saylor says. What else do we have? Aaron, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good. That's what she said. Spreads her leg. Getting freaky. I think I'm in the wrong live stream. Juan, what's up, buddy? BBBC by MMM BBVDD. No. Rob, I was doing some reading up on your new addition to your portfolio. Are you expecting the biggest move out of it from now until May? Just curious. I would say yes. Yes, I would say yes to that, Beeps. I think that it will move very nicely between now and May, in the spring. And that will be the biggest part of its gain, as it's a new project. You'll start to see it grow pretty fast. It already grew a little bit fast, but then it had a nice correction that I got in on it on. So, and it still is having a nice correction. So, but yeah, I am expecting a big chunk of the move to be between now and spring. So absolutely. And I'll probably, if I'm being honest, Beebs, I'll probably get out of it around then, like fully out of it. So yeah, and then I'll probably roll those profits into something else in the summertime, in the doldrums of summer, right? Matt, love your channel, Rob. Keep up the great work. Thoughts on Casper? You know what? Despite them selling and despite the exploit, I am still bullish on Casper. I do like Casper. Yes, bullish. 2 thumbs up on Casper. I hold just a moderate, tiny little bag of it. Dumb money. That's what he said. Thanks. No problem, brother. All right, what do we got? BTC tests resistance as bulls face caution amid price momentum. Bitcoin maintained pressure on a key resistance level during the January 3rd Wall Street Open, with concerns of a potential price dip lingering. Data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView showed BTC USD pairing trading above 97,000 as the US session began, following a rapid start to a new year and a retest of 96,000 as support. Bitcoin aimed to reclaim the 50-day simple moving average at $96,740 at the same time of at the time of writing. The 50-day SMA previously acted as support for over 2 months before being lost in late December. Nice follow through on the following wedge breakout. Trading account Superbro noted on X, careful not to get aggressive with longs into potential resistance. Now we need to reclaim the 20 and 50 SMAs and flip these back to support. Other analysts anticipate that the trend line could regain its role as support, potentially fueling a continued bull run after the latest month's cool down. On shorter time frames, however, Trayman Roman advised caution. Quote, I think some of you are getting excited a bit too early, he commented, analyzing the 4-hour charts. We've got a low volume pump with max stochastic RSI generally means we come down a bit. The stochastic relative strength index exceeded the overbought threshold, 70 threshold, signaling potential short-term exhaustion. Fellow trader Dan Crypto Trades highlighted the 200-day period SMA and the 4-hour chart as a critical resistance level, with the 200 period EMA providing support, which I believe we broke above on the 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin, did we not? I get so many scribbles on here. No, we're actually sitting on it right now as resistance. Skim Beebles jumped in your Patreon. Now I know what it is. It's not, now that I know it's not $3,000 a month. Yes, I had that glitch fixed. Thank you for pointing that out to me, man. I did contact Patreon and they fixed it for me. So it should not say that. And I checked as well. It doesn't say that anymore. That was crazy that it said that. That was crazy. But it's awesome to have you over there, Beebles. Awesome to have you over there, brother. Guys, make sure you're getting over to the Patreon if you want to know the new project I've been buying into. I think it's going to do very well between now and May. If you want to join our group video calls that we do every day, if you need reassurance on something, you have questions or fears and concerns, you can jump into our group video calls. You can ask your questions. You can see everybody else. You can hear everybody else. It's something no other Discord or Patreon is offering, guys. It is unprecedented access. You can also schedule one-on-one coaching AMAs with me personally and so much more. So get over there, guys. You're missing out 100%. And to finish off this article, it says trading around the high volume node meaning most volume traded between these prices. So I've been saying this for a little while now, guys. Basically the same thing that these traders are pointing out right now. While everything looks bullish for Bitcoin here, if we go back to the daily time frame, like I've been pointing out to you guys, right? We are in a descending broadening wedge, okay? So we're at the top of it right now, but we have to come back down at least halfway down here, in my opinion. Possibly down to right about here, 95.5, but we may come down a little bit longer. This could play out all the way back down to around $90,000, touching the bottom of the trend line one more time before coming back up and breaking out. So while it's bullish right now, and I know that this looks big, guys, I know this looks like a big drop, but to be honest with you, like this would only be to the bottom trend line. This would only be a 7.22% drop to the downside. That's nothing. right? So while it looks big on your screen, it's only 7.22%, right? So we could see anywhere between a 4.5 to 7% correction on Bitcoin inside this this broadening wedge pattern, descending broadening wedge pattern, and then, but we will, in my opinion, break to the upside out of this back over $100,000. But the fact that everyone's calling for continuation to the upside here, no, I think we're going to get rejected. We're going to come down, and then we're going to break out, right? So there's still a little bit more downside, I think, right? William, what's up, buddy? I was wondering where you were at. Shopping with my wife. Nice. Tony, hey, Rob, what's your thoughts on Orion chain? Honestly, Tony, I've never heard of it, my friend. I have never heard of it. So I don't really have any thoughts on it, to be honest with you. So yeah, all right. So going back to look at JASMY again. I want to see how that chart's playing out here. So we're sitting at 3 cents 925. We're just a hair above the 30-day SMA, guys, which is good. We want to close the candle above that 30-day SMA on the daily time frame, and ultimately we want to break this 4 cent level, right? So that's what we're watching. Mr. Johnny's in the house. What's up, buddy? G baby, what's going on, man? Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year, brother. Leo's in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Happy New Year, my friend. Everybody's showing up at the end of the stream. Fantastic, right? Yeah, so that's the news, guys. Things are looking good. We will be back tonight, 8 p.m. Central. I will be live once again over on the Patreon tonight after the live stream as well. Get over there, guys. Join the group video calls. Schedule your one-on-one coaching AMAs with me personally. The link is in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. It's in the description. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. And I will see. Oh, Beeb's got a question for me. Rob, did you say we need Bitcoin to close above 98.6? Let me go back to the chart here. Oh, I was already on the chart. Let me go back to the chart here for you, Beebs. Yeah, the reason we need to start closing above 98.6 is because right now, all we're doing is putting in lower highs, right? We have our high here. We have a lower high. We have another lower high. And what we have to do is we have to start closing above these candles right here, right? We got to close above these. Anything below these, we're putting in lower highs, which is bearish, right? But it's going to take a little bit to break above there. Like I said, I think we're going to come down, and then we'll break out of here after another leg to the downside inside of this descending broadening wedge structure, right? So that's what we need to do. So yes, ultimately, Beebs, we need to start closing daily candles above 98.6. And the reason we need to do that is to invalidate a dump down here into this area between 85 and 88K, right? If we want to invalidate that potential move, we got to close candles above 98.6. So yes. All right, guys. I'll see you guys this evening. I'll see you guys over on the Patreon live a little bit later. Peace.